Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Final Girl playthrough. In this video, I'm going to be playing as Carolyn for the very first time. So in order to set this up, I just use the app to give me a random killer and location. And then I just decided to use Carolyn because she can be used on with any killer or location. I would have loved to have my first impression with her be against the poltergeist, since there's like unique tarot cards and stuff to be used against poltergeist specifically. But unfortunately, I do not have poltergeist yet, so this will have to do. Although the app did automatically select Mort for me, which, even though my most recent Final Girl playthrough was also my first a playthrough against Mort, I have no problem having 2 videos in a row be against Mort, simply because Mort is so different every time, and I also just really want to see more finales, so I will not be complaining about facing Mort again. And then we have Wolfe Asylum. So we've got the pills, amped cards, side effects, all that jazz. Once again, this is another killer and location combination that's kind of testing my ability to get everything on screen, as well as Carolyn's new cards being added to the tableau, also sort of testing my ability to get everything on screen. I also just realized that I have not placed down the miniatures yet, so I'm going to quickly place all those somewhere. Here and here. Okay. Now then, Carolyn has a lot going on. So I didn't realize when I got these, where are these character packs? I did not realize that these were basically like alternative ways of playing the game, not just a new character. So Carolyn has a whole lot going on. She can do psychic damage and use psychic actions. So, for example, I've got a few cards added to the tippy top of the tableau up there. We have Psychic Focus. It costs 1 time. If you miss, you lose 2 time. If you succeed, you take a psychic attack action card. And if you get 2 successes, you take 2 psychic attack action cards. And there are 2 of those. And then you have psychic attacks. They cannot be purchased with time, which means that they can only be acquired using Psychic Focus, or you have a victim save bonus that can get this. So when you miss, you take a Psychic Focus action card, or you gain 1 time. If you get a success, you deal 1 psychic damage, and if you get a double success, you deal 2 psychic damage, and there are 2 of those. Then you have Psychic Charge. If you miss, you lose 2 time. Get 1 success, attune a weapon or item. You may treat normal damage as psychic damage, or on a double success, you attune 2 weapons or items, treating damage as psychic damage. And that costs 3 time, and there's only 1 of them. Then we have Psychic Travel. Costs 4 time. On a miss, you place yourself in any space, panic yourself, lose 1 health. On a success, you place yourself in any space and lose 1 health. And on a double success, you place yourself in any space and don't lose health. And then the most interesting card is Psychic Expulsion. This costs 6 time, and it can only be played after the dark power is revealed or Carolyn's ultimate ability is unlocked. So while on the killer space, roll a number of dice equal to the amount of psychic damage dealt to the killer. If the number of successes rolled is greater than the number of victims that have been killed, the killer has been expelled. Otherwise, remove from the game 1 victim from the dead victim's space for each success that was rolled. So this will just let you straight up win the game. If you have prevented victims from dying and dealt a significant amount of psychic damage. Okay. And we will be keeping track of our psychic damage with this little tracker here. So every time I deal psychic damage, I will use this little tracking token to go up on the track. Although I am a little confused why this goes past 6, since as far as I can tell, there is no benefit to dealing a whole bunch of psychic damage, because psychic damage alone is never going to kill the killer. The only thing that it does is enable your expulsion, but the only way to have 12 dice is if you use both the tier dice and the red dice. And Carolyn doesn't come with the tier dice, so I'm not really sure if you're intended to be able to roll all 12 dice or not. If you've dealt 12 psychic damage, I'm not sure. Someone leave a comment if you know why the tracker goes all the way up to 12 and why that matters. But in any case, Carolyn has 3 unique items. So we have a crystal ball. It's a one-handed item. During the killer phase, you may spend 2 time to draw an additional tarot card. Choose one to resolve and place the other on the bottom of the tarot deck. Then we have the talisman. Once per upkeep phase, you may make a horror roll. Recover 1 health for each success. And then the tarot deck, one-handed item. Once per action phase, you may spend 1 time to move a victim 1 space toward you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle real quick and just pick one at random to start with. We got the tarot deck. Okay, so that'll start here, and then I will shuffle up the item deck and then deal out 10 items. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I will add Carolyn's 2 unique items to the deck, and then I will shuffle it again. So there's a total of 12 items in here. So I will give this a quick little shuffle. Okay, and then I will deal out 3 decks of items. And so our starting items in the doctor's office, we will have a first aid kit. Makes sense. In the utility closet, there will be mysterious pills. And then in the medical storage, there will be laughing gas canister. Okay. And then we have the starting event, which is going to be the new patients are here. Place 4 new victims in the common room. Okay. So 4 new victims are going to appear in the common room. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Let me double check something really quick. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's go over my victim save bonuses, shall we? We take a psychic travel card, take a psychic attack card, take a psychic focus card, take a psychic travel card, take a psychic attack card, and take a psychic focus card. So 2 for attacks, 2 for focuses, and 2 for travel. Makes sense. Oops. Okay. So, with all of that out of the way, I think I am ready to get started. Horror level's at 3, health is 5, we are good to go. All right. So, I am here. Mort is not on the board currently. I would like to start interrogating and figuring out some clues. I won't need Psychic Focus or Psychic Attack until Mort is actually on the board. So until then, something like Psychic Travel will be much more interesting. I could also use the Terror deck, spend 1 time to move this victim into my space, 1 space toward you, so into my space, and then I could walk into here and immediately save them, but I don't have to do that this turn. That can wait. So instead, I will discard Short Rest and Weak Attack to gain 2 time. And I will discard Focus to gain 1 time. And then I will spend 2 time on Close Calls, 3 time on Interrogate, 2 time on Sprint, and 2 time on Sprint. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could also discard regular focus to get a psychic focus, but again, I don't really need to get psychic attacks yet. Okay. So now, Mort will take on a disguise, move, and attack. And so we will pull out a disguise, and it is the Ratchet Lady. So the Ratchet Lady at Wolfe Asylum. Mort's doing a bit of sadistic roleplay, it seems. So Ratchet Lady is actually right down here. And so she can either kill this victim or this victim. Let's have her just go into this little corner and kill this victim. Then draw a tarot card. Stockholm Syndrome. Whenever a suspect moves, all informants in their space move with them. While in a space with a suspect, informants will not follow you and cannot be saved. Okay. That's totally fine. And then that's it. So back to me. I'm going to discard this up here. I'm going to... I could do sprint and save some victims. Which would not be a terrible idea. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's begin by sprinting. Getting, ooh, double miss. Not my favorite. I will close call, spending 2 time. Getting a convert and a miss. Still not my favorite. I'll get rid of focus and a walk to lose 1 time and then go 1, 2 into the space with the hunter. And then I'm going to interrogate the hunter. Getting a double convert. So I will discard close call and walk to panic the hunter on a 3, going nowhere actually, and then lose 3 time and reveal a clue. So I'm going to flip one of these over, and it is number 3. 3 seems to be coming up a lot suddenly. So let's look at the 3rd clue. It is Mort's favorite villains are not psychopaths. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that means Mort is not Ratchet Lady, which would have been really funny, but alas. So not psychopaths. Yep, so it's not Ratchet Lady. Vampires, zombies. Psychopaths, not Hans. Ghosts, extraterrestrials, zombies. So that would just be Hans and Ratchet Lady. So I'll discard those off to the side. So Ratchet Lady will become an informant. God, this chair is so squeaky. And then Hans in the middle here will become an informant. I have a 1 card left. Unfortunately, I will not be able to afford Coerce. So I will grab my 0-cost cards and call it there. Not the greatest turn of all time. Okay, Mort will take on a disguise, and it will be Razorface. So Mort is going to become Razorface, who is standing here. So Razorface will come in here and kill this informant, increasing bloodlust and increasing horror. And then we will draw a tarot card, Swarm of Masks. So I have to draw another suspect here. And it will be Razorface again. Okay. So Swarm of Masks, move the matching suspect toward the closest suspect, not itself, using Mort's current movement value. So that would still be 1. So the nearest suspect is either here or here, Tormentor or Krampus. So I'll just have it move into the space with Krampus, I suppose, and then repeat the above effect twice more, resolving a new suspect each time. So 2 more times. Let's grab one. We got Razorface again. Okay, so it's already in a space there. And then draw a new one. I'm going to really try to shuffle it up and not get Razorface again. Hey, we got Ratchet Lady. And since Ratchet Lady has already been cleared of suspicion, we will just remove that from the bag and ignore it. Okay. So for each space with more than 1 suspect, increase horror. So that would be just 1, I believe. So 1 horror. All right, my turn. We just have focus, weak attack, short rest, sprint. So not the greatest turn of all time incoming. I'm just going to discard short rest for 1 time, weak attack for 1 time, and focus for 1 time. Cool. I'll then grab my free cards. I'll spend 2 time on close calls, 3 time on interrogate, 2 time on coerce, and 2 time on sprint. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. And with that, we will draw a new suspect. It will be Tormentor. So Tormentor is going to move and attack. So move into here, kill a victim, increase bloodlust, and then draw a tarot card. Extreme Paranoia. All victims in spaces adjacent to the killer panic. That would be no one. You take 1 damage for each victim that panicked into your space. You may defend. If no victims panicked into your space, increase horror by 2. Yikes, we're in the red. So we're going to start by focusing, and we're just going to roll a success. No, that's a miss. We're going to close call, and we're simply going to roll a success. Hey, there we go. So reduce horror, lose 1 time. Back to 2 dice. I'm going to interrogate the hunter in my space again. Getting a success and a miss. So I will lose 3 time and panic the hunter on a 1. So hunter will panic up here. And then I will reveal a clue. And it will be a 5. So let's look at clue number 5, shall we? Mort's favorite genre is not psychological. Okay. So let's go here. So Dr. Fright is psychological, so not Dr. Fright. Gothic. Psychological is Krampus, so no Dr. Fright or Krampus. Slasher, supernatural, comedy horror, and comedy horror. So it is not Krampus or Dr. Fright. So Krampus is an informant, and Dr. Fright is an informant. So it's not the same. It's not Dr. Fright again, so that's good. Let's do... I'm going to use the tarot deck. I'm going to spend 1 time to have this victim move 1 space toward me. And then I'm going to walk. And I'm going to get a success. I'm going to lose 1 time, and I'm going to move into this exit space. I'm going to save these 2 victims. And then I'm going to grab Psychic Travel and Psychic Attack. Okay. I could save this informant. Let's see. I could coerce to learn another clue. So let's try that, I think. Let's coerce. Rolling 2 dice. Getting a miss and a convert. I'll discard Psychic Attack and walk to panic, or sorry, not panic, remove the informant from the game, and then learn a new clue. It's a 4. So let's read a new clue, shall we? So number 4 is Mort is not wearing face paint. Okay. So Big Bad Wolf is a mask. Razorface is face paint, so it's not Razorface as much as it seemed like it would have been. Tormentor is a mask. Geppetto is face paint. Hunter is face paint. And then Baghead is a mask. So we've got Razorface, Hunter, and Geppetto. Whoops. Okay. 2 clues left. And it's turn 3, I believe. Nice. Okay. I am at negative time, so I can't play anything. So I'll go back up to 6. grab my free cards, and then everything will go back into the tableau. Okay. So we are going to mix up all these suspects and draw one. We got Geppetto. So Geppetto is cleared of suspicion, and so nothing will happen. We will draw a tarot card. Everybody's a suspect, so I have to draw a new suspect. It'll be Krampus, who has also been cleared of suspicion. And then, so no one will get attacked, and then if no one was attacked, increase horror. So back into the red. Oh yeah, I forgot to check my pill. It's purple. I get to move a space. That'll be nice. Okay. So I'm going to begin by focusing. Getting a convert. Yikes. Weak attack, short rest. Reduce horror, lose one time, not gain one time. Then I have sprints, close call, and psychic travel. I will discard my 2 of my sprints to gain 2 time. So I have close call and psychic travel in hand. And I'm going to grab my free cards, spend 3 time on interrogate, 2 time on coerce, and 1 time on close call and 1 time on psychic focus. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sprint, sprint. Short rest, weak attack, focus. And so we will draw a new suspect for Mort. It'll be Baghead, who is still a suspect. So Baghead is going to move and attack. Who's over here, who will kill this victim, increasing bloodlust and revealing the dark power, which will be Toxic Whispers. Roll 1 fewer die when resolving interrogate or coerce to a minimum of 1. That's horrible. That's like what I planned on doing in the next turn. Okay, draw a tarot card. I want to see what your insides look like. All right, draw a new suspect. It'll be a Tormentor, who is still a suspect. So Tormentor is going to move toward me and then attack. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then attack, but there's just an informant. So the informant will die, increasing bloodlust, increasing horror, and then discard the next tarot card. Okay, so back in the red again. Not my favorite. What is Stockholm Syndrome again? Whenever a suspect moves, all informants in their space move with them. While in a space with a suspect, informants will not follow you and cannot be saved. So these would have gone with. Okay. Then I will walk. Rolling 1 die. That is a miss. I will lose 1 health. There's some cicadas outside that are very loud. Lose 2 time. Walk into here, and I will gain a tier. You can't really see that. That's just because I need these slots open for coerce and interrogate. So I walked into here. I'm going to coerce, rolling 1 die. Getting another miss. I will close call. Come on. Oh my goodness, another miss. I will close call. And that is 3 1s in a row. Is this dice weighted? No, it just doesn't like me. Okay. Well, that is another 1. I'm not going to take the 5. Ooh, I'm not going to take the 5 as much as I would like to. Okay. So I will increase horror, which is just going to increase bloodlust, which will increase horror, which will increase bloodlust. Lose 3 time. Panic the suspect. Oh wait, no, that's the suspect. Hang on. This just makes me lose 2 time. Just kidding. Hold on. So 4. Go back down. Lose 2 time. Well, I was trying to get an achievement, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which was to figure out who Mort is in like 6 turns or something. Maybe that's still possible. I don't think so. Because it's been 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is turn 5, and then next turn I won't be able to get either of these suspect cards. So unfortunately, won't be able to do that because this is just a terrible dark power to get. Well, I'll try interrogating. Maybe that'll work. Hey, 6. So that will panic the suspect on a 2. So Tormentor will go this way, taking the informants with her, and reveal a clue and lose 3 time. So I'm going to be in the negative. So the clue will be 1. Clue number 1. Let's take a gander. It's going to be Mort's favorite genre is not comedy horror. So Big Bad Wolf is gothic, slasher, and comedy horror, so it is not Baghead. So Baghead is going to be replaced with an informant. So it's either Big Bad Wolf or the Tormentor. Okay, I will grab my free cards and cry a little bit. I'm going to cry a little bit. So Mort is going to move and attack. Shake it up, grab one. It'll be Big Bad Wolf, who has not moved this whole game, but is suddenly moving now. So Big Bad Wolf will move into here, kill a victim, increase bloodlust, increase horror, increase bloodlust, and then draw a tarot card. It will be everybody's a suspect. So I get to reach into the bag, draw a new suspect again, and it'll be Razorface, who has been proven innocent. So Razorface will not do anything, but if no one was attacked, I have to increase horror, which is going to increase bloodlust. So I get to place this on the track. So now I will lose time every time bloodlust increases, and increase horror, which will make me lose time. Woof. Okay, so that's fun. Love that for me. I don't have a lot, so I will focus. Why is this walk here? Should that be in my hand? I'm going to assume that's supposed to be in my hand. Or is that the walk that I used last turn? That's the walk that I used last turn. I'm silly. Okay. Hey, there's a success. So get out of the red, lose 1 time. Discard weak tack, short rest for 2 time. Discard psychic focus for 1 time. And pass the turn, grab the walk, spend 2 time on coerce, 2 time on close calls, 3 time on distraction, and 1 time on psychic focus. Just kidding. I'll just keep the psychic focus that I discarded. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Draw a new suspect. It'll be Tormentor. So Tormentor is going to move and attack. So she's going to kill one of these informants, which will increase bloodlust, which will increase horror. Killing the informant increases horror, so I'll lose 1 time and then discard the next tarot card. And then we will draw the next tarot card. Meta Massacre. So I have to, oh no. So draw a suspect. It will be Hans. Hans has been proven innocent, but I have to repeat this effect 3 times. So here we go. Another suspect. Baghead, who has been proven innocent. So 2 more times. It'll be Big Bad Wolf, who will attack their space, killing a victim, which will increase bloodlust, which will increase horror, which will lose 1 time, which will discard a tarot card. Put that back in the bag. Shuffle it up. Draw a card. Tormentor will attack her space. Incredible! So that will kill this informant, which will increase bloodlust, which will increase the horror, which will make me lose 1 time, and then killing the informant increases horror, which will make me lose 1 time. And then I have to discard a tarot card, but I cannot. Incredible. And now we will reveal the finale. Unfortunately, I did not get to check this last clue, so we will flip this over and reveal who it was. It was Big Bad Wolf. Okay. So Tormentor is going to get discarded. And then we will remove all the informants and other suspects. Big Bad Wolf is going to become Mort. And we will reveal the finale. Oops, I'm stupid. Mort fooled me. Okay. Big Bad Wolf, the finale will be... There we go. So, move, attack, move, attack. For each unrevealed clue, increase Mort's movement value by 1. And Mort will have 8 health. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that's awesome. That's super cool. So now what? So Mort is attacking for 3 with a movement of 4 each turn. Yowza. I don't think I'm going to be using Expulsion. I'm going to be so honest. I'm going to Distraction. Rolling 1 die. Getting a success. Reducing the horror. Gaining 1 time. Oh man. it's so unfortunate. So I will focus, rolling 2 dice. Getting a double success, A, reducing horror, gaining 2 time. I'll discard Psychic Focus to gain 1 time. I'll discard Coerce to gain 1 time. And then I will discard 2 walks to gain 2 time. Cool. So So I'll grab my free cards. You know what? I'm also going to spend my 1 tier to gain 1 time. And I'm going to spend 3 time on distraction, 2 time on meditate, 4 time on furious strike, and 1 time on psychic focus. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Cool. Walk, coerce, psychic focus, distraction. Cool. So Mort is going to move and attack and kill a victim, increasing bloodlust, increasing horror, and then move and attack, increasing horror, and then these 2 victims will panic, getting a 1 and a 6. So 1 will panic down here, and then 1 will stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1 will stay there. So we're back in the red. Brilliant. I will distraction. Getting a success, reducing the horror, gaining 1 time. Then I will meditate, rolling 2 dice. Getting a miss and a convert. I will discard psychic focus and short rest to reduce horror by 1, heal 1, gain 1 time. And then I will focus. Getting a miss and a convert. I will discard psychic travel and close call to reduce the horror and lose 1 time. Okay, I will grab my free cards. I will spend 3 time on distraction, and then four time on retaliate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting finale. So Mort's going to attack their space, increasing bloodlust, which will increase horror, and then we'll move here, kill this victim, which will increase bloodlust, which will increase horror. Okay. So now 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So if I move 1 space closer, I'm going to walk, getting 2 converts. I'll just take it. I'll lose 1 health and 2 time to move 1 space. And then I'm going to distraction. Getting a double miss. Oh, that was not worth it. I'll discard walk and focus to reduce horror by 1, gain 1 time, and that'll be that. And then I'll grab my free cards, spend 1 time on close call, 2 time on a guard, and 2 time on meditate. Okay. So focus, walk, distraction. Now then, Mort is going to move toward me and then attack. I'm just going to take 3 damage, giving me an adrenaline die, and then Big Bad Wolf will attack again, and I'm going to guard. Rolling 3 dice. Getting a double success. That was very stressful. Okay, so back to me. I'm going to... What am I going to do? Meditate. getting a success and 2 converts. I'll discard focus and weak attack to make it a double success, which will let me heal for 2, reduce horror by 1, and gain 2 time. And then I will short rest, rolling 2 dice. 2 dice. Getting a success and a convert. I'll just take the 1 success, heal for 1, lose 1 time. Then I'll grab my free cards. I'll spend 2 time on guard and 5 time on long rest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is the plan. Okay. Then the big bad wolf will attack. I will take 3 damage, going down to 1 HP. Then they will attack again, and I will guard, rolling 3 dice. Getting a miss and 2 converts. Ooh. I will close call, spending 2 time. Ugh, triple convert. Okay. I will discard walk, focus, and Furious Strike to make that a double success. Okay, 4 time on my turn. Not ideal. A single success will let me do what I want, but I think I'm going to spend, I'm going to grab my free cards, spend 2 time on a guard, and 2 time on meditate. So this will go back, focus, walk, guard, close call. Then Mort will attack me and I will guard. Getting 2 misses and a convert. I will close call, spending 2 time. Getting a success and a convert. I will discard focus and weak attack to make it a double. And then I will retaliate on the second attack. Getting a success and a convert. I will discard short rest and meditate to make it a double. And so retaliate is going to deal 2 damage to Mort. Oh yeah, Stockholm Syndrome was supposed to go away a long time ago. Okay. Then back to me. I'm going to play long rest, and if I don't roll a success here, I am dead. So that is a success. I will gain 3 health, lose 1 time. Sorry, lose 2 time. I will grab my free cards, and I will spend 2 time on a guard. And putting all this back. The problem with a finale, a double attack finale, is that you kind of have to roll well to stabilize. If I keep rolling this poorly, I'm not going to be able to win this. So Mort is going to attack. I will take 3 damage, and then Mort will attack again. I will guard, rolling 3 dice. Getting a double success. Okay, that's a start. So now I'm going to discard all 3 cards for 3 time. Grab my free cards. I will spend 6 time on guard and retaliate, and then spend 1 time on close call. And 2 time on meditate. Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll really well right now to get out of this one. So I'm going to guard. Getting a success and 2 misses. That is not the really well I have to roll here. I'm going to re-roll 1 die, and it's a success. Retaliate, here we go. There's another double success, so 2 damage. And then back to my turn. I'm going to meditate. Getting a success and 2 converts. I'll discard focus and weak attack to make that a double success. So I will heal for 2, reduce horror by 1, and gain 2 time. And then I will short rest, rolling 2 dice. Whoops, let me just destroy this really quick. Getting a success and a miss, so I will gain another health at the cost of 1 time. Okay, I will spend 1 time on close call, 2 time on guard, and then, oh dear. I'm going to spend 2 time on psychic focuses, and then 2 time on, I don't know, sprint. Okay. So short rest, meditate, retaliate, guard, close call, weak attack, focus. So Mort is going to deal 3 damage, and I'm going to guard, rolling 3 dice. Getting a triple miss. All right. Close call, spend 2 time. That is a double success. Okay. Back to me. I will... Oh boy. It is technically possible for me to get away, but I don't need to. So I will discard 1 focus for 1 time. I will discard psychic focus for 1 time. I will discard psychic focus for 1 time. I will discard 2 walks for 2 time. I will discard sprint for 1 time. It will be fine. I will grab my free cards. I will spend 4 time on retaliate. I will spend 2 time on guard. I will spend 2 time on meditate. I will spend 1 time on close call, and I will actually keep the sprint in my hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Walk, walk, psychic focus, focus, guard, close call. Back to 6. Now, I will retaliate, rolling 3 dice. Getting 2 misses and a convert. I will close call, spending 2 time. Getting 2 misses and a convert, and that is it. I can discard focus and weak attack to make it a single success, which will deal 1 damage, and then block 2, and then 1 damage will leak through. And I am dead. There you go. I finally have a loss after quite a long time. Yep. That is unfortunate. I'm not entirely sure what I should have done, to be honest. There was that I could have sprinted away on that last turn instead of staying here, but either way it was a risk, because if I tried to sprint and then got a bunch of misses, then I would have lost health anyway. Yep. That's what happens when you have to roll double successes. I think this game was just really unfortunate because the horror just went ballistic. Like the horror went insane, and it didn't feel like I had enough time to do anything about it because I was trying to blitz getting the clues done, and I still ran out of time, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think I just got a little bit of bad luck on that one. But them's that's what happens when you have a game that's a bunch of dice rolling. But in any case, that was my first playthrough as Carolyn. I don't think that was a very good showcase of Carolyn basically at all. I didn't do pretty much anything cool with her psychic stuff. I didn't deal any psychic damage. I used her starting item like once or twice. I didn't unlock her ultimate, which I don't even know what her ultimate does.